This is Alex from Full Marketing, here in some beautiful ditch in California. Here to talk about one of the most pressing issues business owners have, and that's why don't I have enough free time? And it's kind of funny because I went through this in my initial months. I used to work like 50, 60, 70-hour weeks. Now I work a lot less, still maybe like 40, maybe tops 45. But I've learned these three things that have helped me tremendously, and I'll tell you them right now. So number one is delegation. A lot of business owners are one-man teams. They think they can accomplish everything themselves. Well, here's the cold, hard truth. No great person ever has accomplished anything simply on his own. He's always had help. Even if you don't see their names, they've always had help. Another good point about delegation is that you become a leader. A lot of business owners are really introverted. You know, they're one-man teams. They don't have that leadership experience of telling people what to do and bringing the best out of people that really grows a person. So keep that in mind, delegation. Number two, not setting one single important priority at the start of the day. Now, a lot of business owners, they have this huge to-do list. Well, the thing is, those to-dos stay to-dos. They never really finish up. You know, they keep bleeding over to the next day. And you never really feel like you're accomplishing anything because you're just checking off a little box. Like, oh, I have to do this thing, this thing, this thing, this thing, this thing, this thing. Okay, next day, this thing, this thing. It doesn't work like that. To really feel like you're growing, to really free up the time and cut out all the irrelevant bullshit, you have to think of that one most important thing you have to do at the start of the day. Very simple. Once you accomplish that, everything else becomes much less important. And number three, this is something I overlook all the time, and that's have a few rest days, at least have one rest day. Think about it. You're working 50, 60, 70 hours a week. You're burnt out. You're not going to feel like that young person that went into the business, that had big dreams. You're going to feel grumpy. And this is no matter what age you are, young or old. You're going to feel old, miserable, and grumpy if you work 60, 70 hours a week without taking some rest, without taking some time to yourself. Re-energize your body. You do have a limit, and you'll see how productive you get throughout the week, and that'll save a lot more time than you just meandering around, uselessly staring at the computer screen or not making those calls because you're not focused enough. Have that rest day. Super important to re-energize, to feel young again, no matter how old you are. Let me say that again, no matter how old you are, you're going to feel young again as long as you have those rest days. 3 points, just for a recap. Number one, delegate. Hire an intern, get some cheap labor, get your time freed up. Number two, set your priority, your single priority at the start of the day. And number three, have a rest day or two. And that's it. I'm out. Alex, Full Marketing.